Good morning. Today is the 13th day of April 2021. It is the 16th day, right? Are we on 16? Yeah, I think so. 16th day of the counting of the Omer.
Yeah.
And it is Rosh Chodesh Iyar. Rosh Chodesh Iyar today. A good day. Rosh Chodesh Iyar. The day before Yom HaZikaron, the Israel Remembrance Day. Remember the soldiers, all the people that kind of have died and given their lives. And today, there's a special memorial service that Israelis and Palestinians do together to remember all the people, Israelis and Palestinians, who died over these years of conflict. I believe it's today. I think it's at noon Central Time, maybe 1 Central Time. I have it somewhere, but it's if you Google combatants for peace, you'll find this memorial service. So it's a heavy time. It is a heavy time. Always during the Omer, as we're counting the Omer, it is a heavy time. And along with the Omer, we've been reading Pirkei Avot, and I'm telling you, when we get to this Mishnah 7. I think you'll think that we're back with our psalmist. Those of you who read Psalms with us. So let's begin with a Mishaberach, a healing prayer. Are we on? A healing prayer for all the people we hold in our hearts.
For those we know, for those we don't know, refuat hanefesh urefuat haguf.
I know we're on a little early today.
Refuat hanefesh urefuat haguf. For the healing of the spirit, healing of the body. On my right, the angel Michael, on my left, the angel Gabriel. In front of me, the angel Uriel, 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 Uriel. Behind me, Raphael. Above my head, above my head, above my head, above my head. Shechinate. Shechinate.
The infinite inwardness and the infinite outwardness.
Baruch atah Adonai Rofei HaCholim, blessed are you, great healer.
Oh, may we channel healing into the world through the Shekinah, the angels.
Amen.
For Sam and Choco and Terry and Rabbi Ellen and for Alex, for the family of the other Alex, for Alec, for people with COVID and cancer and Alzheimer's and mental illness. No shanda. We pray for healing for all you hold in your hearts. Amen. And as always, there is a prayer for learning. A prayer for learning. I'm not sure anybody's getting that we're on early today.
Make the teachings pleasant on the lips of all of those that come into our screens.
Such a good Mishnah.
So we
comes
can
on.
spend the time in learning for pleasure. You know, people come at different times.
They do, I know. Somebody told me they listen before they go to sleep at night. So we're just putting it
So
out
we're
there.
learning for pleasure and learning for its implications.
Today we're just learning for ourselves.
And learning for ourselves.
Today, maybe it's just you and me, Jimmy.
For none of these.
It's okay.
ונהיה אנחנו וצאצאינו וצאצאי עמך בית ישראל.
You put it out there, you know. And receive. We receive a lot of wonderful
learning for the purity of
sharings
it,
as well.
for the cleansing nature of learning.
Other people counting the Omer, friend Joy, shared with us. There's Rachel.
Blessed are
Being
you
with us.
who teaches to your people in this fashion. Amen.
Amen, amen, amen. So I love this Mishnah because it reminds me, as I said, of our psalmist who never forgot that there were bad guys out there. The psalmist that, kind of lived in this holy plain, all those psalmists, all those beautiful poets and singers of truth and loving kindness and justice and peace. And then every once in a while they would remind us that there were bad guys.
You know what?
There were the evil ones out there.
You know what I heard?
What'd you hear?
Made revenge a good word.
No, but here it's very interesting what the Mishnah does. Number 7.
Okay.
So, Nitai.
Nitai, the Arbelit.
The Arbeli says. So it's always important to say the Mishnah in the name of the person who says it.
Yeah,
so
you
there we
gotta
go.
be exacting.
Right. Harkek, keep far away from a bad neighbor.
Oh God.
Mishkain ra. Keep far away from a bad neighbor.
Careful what you say here.
Again, there's the holy threes here. Remember, every Mishnah so far has had 3 things, like the 3-legged stool, al haTorah, al ha'avodah, al gemilut chasadim. 3 things the Torah stands on. Right? On the world stands. There's always 3 things. So here's the first thing: keep far away from a bad neighbor.
Yeah.
Now that's a little tricky, right? If it's your neighbor, how do you keep far away? And
Good
it's tricky.
Make good neighbors.
That's right. So it's not literally keep far away. It's spiritually.
Don't let them get to you.
Don't let them get to you. Right. And then, number 2, do not consort with a wicked person.
Yeah,
so it may be your neighbor, it may be somebody in your family, but don't make yourself vulnerable. Don't consort with them, right?
Don't go down. Don't let anybody bring you down.
Don't let anybody bring you down. And then finally, I think the most important part here: do not despair of retribution, right? So if you see that the wicked are prospering, right? If you see that your neighbor is who you know is not such a good person, is doing cheating or lying or stealing or whatever, and you see that they seem to be thriving, don't despair of that, because it doesn't matter. What they do is what they do. Your job is to keep clear, to keep pure, to do the right thing, regardless of what everybody is doing out there. So your neighbor makes you angry?
You seem to have particular passion for this mission.
I do. Mm-hmm. Don't take revenge.
There you go.
Do the right thing.
You're tempted though, aren't you?
You do. You do. It says, you may have hope of retribution, hope of revenge, Yeah. Let the wicked get their due. That's not your job.
The net is wide.
It's not your job.
The cast
There'll
of
be
the
consequences, but it's not your job, right? You just keep on the holy path yourself.
All right, let's talk about
That's
the Omer.
Mishnah 7. So the Omer today, I think, fits perfectly.
Gevurah within tiferet.
We're in beauty. We're in beauty.
We're in the week of beauty, tiferet. And tiferet's nicely situated in the center of the system.
Right.
And all the pathways pass through beauty. You can consult Keats on this, and also Dr. M.
Right.
Dr. M, who taught that all pathways pass through tiferet, beauty at the center of the system. So tell the truth, as Emily D. wrote, Emily Dickinson, tell the truth, but tell it slant. Make it beautiful. Make the truth beautiful. And we picked that up in the Psalm. Kiss, kiss.
We did.
That's right. Truth and chesed and emet. They go
When-
together. It's a
when-
hen deities. Two concepts making one. Kiss, kiss. They kiss.
When truth is surrounded by loving kindness, justice, and peace.
And
Kiss.
beauty. It passes through beauty. Here we go. Gevurah. Restraint within beauty. Dear friend, be careful not to give yourself away that way. You have what to give. You have what to withhold. Love is yes. Love is also no. Be careful in that tree. The tree is tiferet. Beauty. You could miss it.
That's good.
Here's the key.
That's
Chesed,
true.
love, gevurah, restraint.
Right.
Tiferet, beauty.
Beauty.
Second triad, netzach, you think you know, hod, you don't.
Right.
Yesod, foundation in the body. And the seventh, malchut, the spigot.
The Shekhinah.
ברוך אתה אדוני מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו על ספירת העומר. Today, Hayom Shishasar Yom Shehem. This is the 16th day. That's the 2 weeks and 2 days of the Omer, which is 2 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. April 13th, 2021. Bless our president, our vice president, and all their noble retinue. Dr. M teaches the Omer. Almost all your certainty is misplaced. Fountain, its origins toward love. Love, chesed, loving kindness overflowing. Bordered by gevurah, restraint. Lifted and balanced into tiferet, beauty. With netzach, a renewal of confidence. Second pass, you think you know. You don't know. Hold on, speaks Hod. Settling into synthesis, yesod in your body. With malchut, the spigot is yours. Open, not open.
Nice. Nice. Can you offer up maybe a prayer for the new moon? too?
Absolutely.
We should do
We
a
sing
prayer for the
Shalom
new moon.
Aleichem for the new moon.
Yeah. Invite the angels to come and light the way as the moon, the new moon of ER, grows in the sky.
Shalom Aleichem.
Peace be to you, angels.
Malachi Yasharim. Malachi Elyon.
And this version adds
Malachi Harachamim.
rachamim, compassion. The
Mi
angels.
Melech.
God knows we need them.
Malachi HaMelachim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom. Malachi Shalom. Malachi Elyon.
Here we go.
Malachi
I love
Harachamim.
that we include the angels of compassion.
Mi Melech. Malachi HaMelachim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu L'Shalom. Malachi Shalom. Malachi Elyon. Malachi Harachamim. Mi Melech. Malachi HaMelachim. Last verse, Susie. Come in peace. Bless us with peace. Go be. Toward peace. Toward.
Shalom. Shalom.
Seitechem leshalom. Malachi shalom. Malachi elyon. Malachi harachamim. Mi melech. Malachi hamalachim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
So, may the angels come in peace on this new moon of ER, this Erev Yom HaZikaron, this day of the 16th day of the counting of the Omer. Right? Did I get that right?
16th day.
16th day of the counting of the Omer, where, remind me now, I know we're in Tiferet, and we had
Gevurah,
strength and beauty. Boy, that's such a beautiful
strength
and beauty.
Amen.
And keep yourself on that holy path, no matter what's going on around you. That's what the Mishnah was for today as well. So thanks for joining us, and Im Yirtzeh Hashem.
Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let nobody
That's the Mishnah for
you
today.
down.
That's today's Mishnah.
Don't let nobody.
And don't be fooled if everyone thinks they're doing well. If it looks like other people are doing well that aren't walking this holy path that we've been talking about, this path from Passover to Shavuot, where we hone our souls, where we make ourselves better. Just work on ourselves, It's not about anybody else. It's just about us. So I'm sorry we had to go on so early today, but we will be back tomorrow morning at the regular time, 9:30. Im Yirtzeh Hashem, Inshallah. We'll be back again to celebrate the glorious new moon of Iyar, the path through Pirkei Avot, the next Mishnah, and of course the counting of the Omer each day, making each day count and bringing us closer and closer to Sinai, to receiving that instruction that will help us make a better, more just world. We're thinking about the people in Minnesota, and praying for justice. No more death. Justice. No more fear. No more division. Let this path through the Omer this year bring us the kind of wisdom we need that will truly, as Psalm 85 said, let truth be offered with chesed, loving kindness, and then justice and peace will kiss. Have a great day, a day of light and a day of lift.